Hey guys, thank you for listening here again to my channel. Let's start here and go a little bit into more about Rent Path. That's actually the RDFN acquisition they made for $608 million in cash. Personally, I think they paid a little bit too much for it. But at the end of the day, they're going into the rental side of it. They already are, but they want to get more exposure to it, and at the end of the day, more traffic to their websites. And this is all you can say internet based driven, since Zillow is the main competitor for Redfin, and they want to get that exposure also because the inventories are lower currently, and they are having always having issues. Just in this case, they're just low houses that they're being sold. So at the end of the day, that it might take a hit on the revenue. But on the guidance they put out for Q1 is positive, meaning that they expect more. I think it's 10% more, 228 million to 231 million for quarter one. And also the analysts have been suggesting EPS at 11, and they were estimating 0.07 EPS recommended. But so they're getting good exposure to that side, and the real estate sector, it is a little bit hot and a little bit driven by internet based with COVID and looking at the houses with all the 3D ways to look at houses nowadays. So we're gonna take a look and to see what it actually is going on with this new company. Because on the stock, let's take a look. On the stock, this is JP Morgan. On the stock, they actually take a hit a couple of days ago because of the interest rates got a little bit increased, the yield curve to 1.7, 1.5. So it took a hit to $70, and this is including already with the purchase they did with the Rent Pass. So it went down to $70. $73, $74, and that was seen in, I think at the beginning of the year. Yeah, at the beginning of the year, $70. So it took a scale back from 90 all the way to 73. So that's because of they were scared of increased mortgages, less houses are gonna sell, yada yada. So that trickled back today, came back down, it recovered, and it's gonna go on the way back. So it looks like a good entry point to come in with all this new information of RentPath coming into Redfin and seeing that value that they're gonna add to their bottom line and to their customer base and to the increased traffic they're gonna get online. At the end of the day, everybody looks online through Redfin. They look the houses, see what is nearby. This is one of their examples here of Redfin. I think everybody has used it, or Zillow or other type of apps. And let's take a look into RedPath. So basically, they're 194 million annual that's revenue. They have 700 employees, so that's pretty big. And it was founded in 1989. That's one of the biggest companies, besides Redfin. One of the main competitors is Zupper for 144 market cap. Open Door, of course, 1.5 billion. Then you have Rainmaker, 48 billion. Some other small companies, but the biggest Redfin is Zillow and Open Door. So those are the main ones. So let's take a look at their website, see how it's going about. So let's see. Let's get started. So get in touch. Check as soon. Get started. Cool. Check more renters. So most renters will start their searches by not visiting. In fact, 86 renters use IDS during the search for reach an average of 15 million in market renters and RentPath. Research reach a broader audience in market rentals. Bell Rapid could call you leads and time. So that's not making me look for anything here. So let's get started. Attract more renters. Start. Okay, let's go. Okay. Oh, so you put your property, and then you actually put it to rent. That's how it goes. Oh, let me see. Take a look here. And empowers nationwide to find apartments and houses for rent. Throughout this brand, RentPath continues to simplify apartment searches while driving quality advertised leads to result in occupiers and higher return on investment. With powerful online mobile solutions to provide prospective renters information tools they need, RentPath connects consumers with a home that reflects their personal lifestyle. RentPath helps navigate the rent journey by providing a delightful, stress-free environment that all renters find and enjoy with their deal home. So basically, you rent. This is the whole point with this. That's why it's called rent.com, right? So you rent on your mobile app and get mobile traffic, and that's what Redfin wants. And this is basically to increment their bottom line, how they're gonna make money. It says right here. It says, while driven quality advertiser leads to result in occupancies, meaning that they're gonna charge a fee to put houses for rent and get those renters. In this case, they say I want to rent to connect to the basically to the landlord and rent the house, right? So it could be a high return on their investment. So basically, this is a way of mitigating a way to, let's say I have a house that is for rent and I use RentPath so they could rent it with the best quality renter, so they could, in this case, I have a high return for my investment. So this is one of the ways that add value to, in this case, to the renter process. So this is one of the biggest, you could say, rental path ways. I never used it before. So, but it on the revenue side, it has 194 to almost $200 million of sales. So it is a pretty company, in this case, pretty big company compared to other competitors. They're roughly around less than that. Move, 91, but they have different basically audience that is not rentals. It's probably the same thing as a Redfin, so that doesn't really find their purpose of buying those companies. They were trying to buy something they go into rent because of the low inventory they already have. So since they already know what their issue is inventory, they went out and bought this company. So, and now at the price, it was at $75 today. So meaning that it started out it was at $75, meaning that they already know that the stock, they already knew that it was not taking this into account, the purchase that they did with RentPath. So RentPath adds value to the rent side. Me personally, they could basically develop something, but they want something more established already, so they can accelerate and push their volume up like now and hit their bottom line quick. So that's why they made this move. This is what I think, right? It's for entertainment purposes only. This is what I think. So at the end of the day, that's what they made this, so it could take an effect right away. And at this point, with the prices that they're kind of low at the stock price, in this case from the pullback they had, it's something very attractive where this is not even still priced in at 10 times their PE, their earning compare, and then right now their market value is around like 7 to 8 million. So so that's why at the end of the day, this is where it gets kind of like the value is still there. I think this company is valued around like 12 to 14 billion at most, right? So because Zillow's around 15 billion around there. 15, no, sorry. Let's look. Zillow market cap. Take a look here. Zillow market cap is 40 billion. Okay, as market cap. And then this Redfin is around like 8 to 9 billion. To 8 billion. So basically, it's almost 5 times bigger for Zillow than Redfin. So easily this could double to 16 billion, right? Now, and that could double the price on what it's worth. And this stock is not adding the value to the RentPath acquisition that they did, and currently how the market is currently at the real estate market. So meaning that there's a good ingredients with the pullback they had, and to come in and to be bullish with the stock, because a lot of people are still looking for homes. Mortgage still kind of low, and people do have money. There are indicators that people are having money, they're saving their money, and they're all going to invest in homes. So that is where a lot of people are going. And Redfin is one outlet, and Zillow and their competitor that at the end of the day are the ones that compete for the business. and that's just one of the way cheapest way you could, I think, is you can get in and hold stock for a